yeah, really quite a rough one for them. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. They might be able to just play a little bit gloves off.
Yeah, maybe.
Bit messy, bit instinctive, something like this. You know, all those types of approaches that you can take. However, Overpass is a pretty difficult map to do that on, is the thing. They have that CT side at the start, and maybe this can give them a springboard to work with moving into that second half. But yeah, I don't have high hopes for their T side.
Oh, we'll see. We're finally underway. Tech issues concluded. Touch wood, hopefully, for the foreseeable future. 9 Pandas start on that T side. Mopoz playing up close, wants to get into the action, into the fight immediately, and his wish will be granted, which it nets him a kill, and he falls away.
Okay, fair enough. Clean start from Mopoz. Oh my goodness, looking for another fadeaway around the corner as well. This guy is an absolute monster right now. Davi G will find Dilladez. We are into a 3 versus 1. The dust yet to settle. Clax on the P250, trying to be a hero. Working his way in slowly, a little closer than they were expecting. Looking for these heads. Finds one, spotted the second player. Where is this third guy, though? Not quite sure. Sododo trying to draw him in, draw him towards Adam. However, he is not biting. Just going to back off and might even look towards A here.
I think that is probably the play. No, doubling back. The rotate coming through. He might spot a couple of toes, that P250. This is so janky. I don't know whether Adam spotted him jumping down, but I feel like now he has. Yeah, they gone for the swing. And they will see it off. I think Movistar actually played that really well at the tail end there. They know because they got the numbers advantage. Play together. There's no point giving the opportunity at isolated fights. So Movistar Koi are going to be the first side to crack around in their favor. For him, for them, I mean, that's massively important. Gives them a lot of that early momentum coming off the back of a pretty hard fought overtime, 16-14. Our OT was closed. It won't be a force buy for 9 Pandas, which is good to see. Didn't work out last time for them. Playing for a buy-in towards the next. Nado come through. Clax gets tagged, and Adam's going to get tested.
Oh, Messi. Adam in for 4. Yes, sir. Maybe the eco ace on the cards. However, Clax will be doing everything in his power to deny that ace. Adam making a lot of money, though, before the win bonuses even come in. 2100 for him in the bank, so really going to be comfortable there. Interesting to see so many MP9s out from this CT side. No denial from Clax. Adam does get his ace, so cleanly done in the end there.
Let's see. Let's see. This is the one round we care about. E-code to buy in here. It has to be converted. Has to be converted. A lot of money there for Adam, though, off the back of the quad kill. Lovely work. 9 Pandas, this first round. Round number 3 feels like an absolute necessity. Do not find this here. You're in a hell of a lot of trouble. What have they got to work with? Adam. Still feeling nice and aggro. Still wants to get into some fights. And he's going to tuck himself in towards playground. He should get a decent amount of room to work with. Flash is great. Oh my god, everyone's blind. But Mopoz worse for wear.
Not the best start in for Movistar Koi. 9 Pandas going to try and show some of their prowess in for a second kill. Adam has had them creep past him. He doesn't quite know what's going on. He's found iDISBALANCE. Knows there's another one around here somewhere, so he's looking to get lucky. Oh, he's going to have to find a kill soon, though, to be honest. Good for 1 second. Not quite going to happen on the MP9. He was on a timer there. I think he heard those footsteps coming up behind him, so knew he had to make a move and quick. It's just not quite enough.
Well, remaining 2. Just Anstadodo. 1 M4, 1 MP9. Neither have got a kill in towards this round as well. It might just continue that way. I feel like if you're just, even if the bomb goes down, maybe worth playing for exit frags. For Stodo, doesn't really matter. Stay alive with the M4, utilize it in towards the next. MP9 playing at range is a questionable decision, rather than sticking up close towards the site, but they will go towards B, And that should be all she wrote. Molotov comes over, but I think actually the smoke extinguishes it. Doesn't catch seized. That'll be that. So they're going to go for the big flank in case anybody's lurking. It won't be the case. Actually, Just doesn't even stick around himself.
Yeah, they're going to save here. They have had the cheeky bonus, so they will be able to buy back into the next with much stronger weaponry. But yeah, it does again beg that question as to why we had so many SMGs out. It kind of let them down in a lot of fights. I don't know. They had a bit of an idea around it. I guess they looked to try and get aggressive in the early rounds, but yeah, it just didn't work for them here. So giving 9 Pandas around, but be a false sense of security. We'll see what they've got planned into what looks to be their first proper rifle round on that CT side.
Yeah. This is the one that really counts. Of course, the big thing is to do have that AWP to work with, of course, with Adam S, that quad kill with the MP9. A lot of cash. A lot of that kill bonus utilized here on Staroda's AWP, and he has to try and get nice and active with it. The CT side of Overpass is massively important. This is still remains the most CT side of map in the pool. Maybe that won't be the case going forward. Of course, the update done 3-4 days ago where they moved T-side spawns further forward on a few maps, one of them being Overpass. You actually do get a lot of the better timings now on some of these peaks. You can get in towards mid. At least if you've got the first 2 spawns, you can get in towards mid unscathed. Oh my god. I think clax realizes how close he was to death there, but they fell off the boost.
Dodo holding out for long here. Flash comes in. Oh, and he finds the second despite the first dipping under his crosshair. Kind of worked out for him a little bit there, didn't it? Because he would have missed that first player, I feel, if he was trying to go for a reaction shot. So he'll take that, I suppose. A man advantage from Obby Star Koi, and Adam S has managed to creep his way in. He's been watched for, though. Seized saw him, and Seized will take him down.
Orb. Back towards Dice. He's going to get tested in a second, but he passes it. That's what we're looking towards. 30 seconds, though, leaving things late. Now they go towards A. It is only the AWP actually here for the moment. The rotator coming through at the time. Missed shot is not good. Second, even worse, because it cost him his life.
Not the best. However, Davy G back at the site, looking to take a few with him.
Bomb.
Still alive. 10 seconds to get that bomb retrieved and down. They will manage to pick it back up, but getting the plant, easier said than done. However, Davy G falls, unable to put up the best defense. Just quite sure where the bomb's at as well. Overlooks the truck angle and will get taken down. So, a recovery after losing the first player there from 9 Pandas.
Yeah, actually, you know, credit to them. 9 Pandas is one of those sides, you know, we saw kind of 2021/2020 Na'Vi do this quite a lot, where they're always leaving the executes to the last 30 to 25 seconds, and it can be a real risk, but in that time, absolute reward was there. That back truck player, if he stays alive a little bit longer, I think he could have been the difference maker, but the swing into his demise, unfortunate, not exactly what you wanted to see. So a low buy, Alpha Mosar Koi, 9 Pandas should get a lead here. Triple boost through graffiti. P250, but nothing spotted.
Not spotted quite yet, but a spam coming down, but Seized is able to keep himself cool. Can't make it out, though. Mac 10's paid for itself, I suppose, and he gathers a fair bit of information that it is likely to be a B-side lean, if not a full stack. So they're at least aware of that now on the T side of things.
Mac 10 up close. Could be at least something to work with, especially the P250 takes first contact. It's just cleared immediately. And iDISBALANCE at range makes that look so simple. That's how you take Monster, ladies and gents. My pistol will follow the same suit. Only the one casualty. It's a Mac 10, so don't really even care. My Panda's cooking a little bit early here. His T-side gun rounds looking pretty good. did say we questioned and we worried what the CT side or what anything of Movistar was going to look like in towards this map, and so far, not so good.
Yeah, timeout coming in. They've got to work it out because I think it is starting to get away from them a little bit, and they know that. Definitely worried here for Movistar Koi. But it's a pretty good buy. It's a pretty good buy. They should be able to do something with this. Plus a timeout, like, you'd expect results.
You'd hope. You'd hope they would get something off the back of it. Let's see if they do. Full buy to work with from Movistar. Absolutely need a response out of them. And Pandas are going to start to spiral upwards quite rapidly on this T side. Very quickly get away from them. Left over towards B, so it makes me feel like they're not committing just yet. They get short walls control whilst taking a lot of damage. Moppers might want to re-aggress. He might get timing. Oh, he will. He'll absolutely get timing for two. Both had util in hand.
Yeah, that's so awkward, man. Really well played from Movistar Koi to just find that timing. Dilladez and Davi G looking to be the first fight that goes down, but they will walk into the crosshair of Dilladez. Justin Davi G able to hold the line, however. Seized remains alone with the bomb on his belt. What else can he get done, though? Notice there's one down below. Where is this second player? Where has he moved to? Stododo, meanwhile, is on the way to try and take him down. And indeed, he shall. Movistar Koi getting their first rifle.
So needed. So needed from them. Movistar Koi, if they hadn't found that, 9 Pandas started to collect a couple more in a row, they could have been in for a really worrisome sort of position. Thankfully, that isn't the case. Multi-square 3 rounds apiece. Buy back in for 9 Pandas. This balance of an AWP of his own. Try and challenge Stododo. That's going to take first contact. Davi G, right idea. One man on Mopos, one in the round last time out. They look for a similar sort of instance here. Glowing fighting through Khan. Nade in hand again, nearly actually costing the life of one.
Molotov will push clax out of position. Opos has crept in. Has he been spotted? Not entirely sure. Don't know if the timing was there or not for iDISBALANCE, but they don't seem too set on getting aggressive on A. It will get checked. Oh, yep, and a bit of pre-firing from Dilladez as well. So I think they did know about him. 9 Pandas coming away with an advantage.
Seized. Pot flash out towards long. Nobody there on that first fight. They probably get one in a second. So Adam S waits around the corner. He'll hear all these steps. Davi G finding one. Do they clear him? They don't. Not properly, but he only gets one. Buys a little bit of time for rotation. 30 seconds. Time is of the essence for 9 Pandas.
Yeah, going to be a bit difficult here. 20 seconds left. Got a player to deal with in the form of Stododo. He drops that bomb. Will go down. Oh, and it's just that gets aggressive. Maybe the player we were expecting to end the round with another bomb drop. However, he actually hands it back to 9 Pandas potentially. Did he necessarily need to go for that? I guess we shall see. It could be a big moment to reflect on. It could be overlooked if Davi G is able to clutch this.
1v2. Glowing low. iDISBALANCE posted. His first fight to his left-hand side is probably going to be the big one. That's the one he's got to try and hit crisply as the smoke fades. He does. Swing is good, though. Despite Glowing's HP. 1v2 setup is good. And another round for 9 Pandas won in, so little time. They get the bomb planted with less than 10 seconds. But 2 swings from Movistar that didn't need to happen. The first fight found through long is great. Drops the bomb. On top of it, you know, you're feeling pretty happy about the situation you're in. Then two guys overface, and they give opportunity for 9 Pandas to trade back, which they do. Unnecessary, unneeded, and super costly. Will allow 9 Pandas to again put more rounds on the C side. I mean, 4 already, by most metrics of what we've seen in CS2, is workable.
It is possible. Let's see. Glowing, gaining space here in the connector. Ooh, a decent nade on the cards. In fact, 2 decent nades. They're going to try and move ahead of them. Does not quite happen, but a couple kills traded back. That's going to be a couple weapons to pick up. Mopos, meanwhile, is moving quite quickly to try and get behind them here. The AK will be dealt with. Just is not too far away, and like I said, his flank is coming round. I think he should be able to drop the AWP here if he plays his cards right. Maybe has just missed the window. Yeah. Unfortunate. They're still not ready for him, right? But on a bloody CZ, you don't really expect too much. iDISBALANCE, going to keep checking it, that kind of thing. So, yeah. No way he wins the round, and might even be tough to drop a gun.
Not going to be easy, but actually, it's an AWP. iDISBALANCE is creeping a little bit. 3 Monster. Mopos might get the chance here. I mean, saving's a different story. But even if he was to swing, oh, pistol whipped out. Are they going to clear it? iDISBALANCE is waiting for support. What he does. Oh, it's a CZ. What do you expect? That gun is terrible. That's why. That's what most CZs are like. A lot of pros make that gun look somehow good. Twists, one of them, somehow makes that gun look good. But 9 times out of 10, that's what the CZ looks like in 2024. 9 Pandas going to find their 5th. They are now doing really well. This is a very, very solid C side. Might lock in the bare minimum of a tied game at the turn of this next half. I mean, the way they're playing right now, obviously I've barely really going to scratch the surface.
Alrighty. Time going to tell on this one, but 9 Pandas already hitting a really solid spot. It looks set to continue that. If they continue playing the way they have been. Ooh, just going to take some damage. davig is in a bit of an awkward spot. Trying his best to stay away from the flames. Mopos takes a tag, dishes it out. Will be finished off by C's, but the trade is there. Oh, maybe an overswing from davig. You know, the discipline from Movistar Koi, it's not quite perfect. The comfortability in these angles and these swings is really not 100% on this map.
I gotta agree. Some of these swings have been really, really problematic. Out of Movistar, overfacing, overfighting, when they absolutely don't need to. Not good to see. AWP holding divider. The MP9 doesn't need to peek, so an opportunity maybe about him asking catch one napping. Judging by the pop shot, that they may have spotted him. They do. Doesn't matter. RMS finds the kill. That's important.
That is important indeed. Gets them back into the round a little bit. 20 seconds. No one on B, so there is that. AWP may well, yeah, begin to spot this. So the rotations should be round soon. Maybe Stododo can catch someone moving away. I don't think it's quite going to happen for him. And without a kit and with 2 AWPs now, I think they might just save, yeah. Go for something a bit different in the next round with a double AWP.
At least they save, you know, 2 AWPs to work with is something. I'm quite concerned about Movistar Koi. We already said this map is not the greatest for them. Not a lot of reps on paper, and it is looking considerably weak. Bomb will go off. I don't think anything will happen at the tail end here. 9 Pandas can lock in a really nice 6th. This is, like we were already saying, a very solid T-side half out of 9 Pandas. Competition is pretty minimal. This pause seems to be of a technical nature. Just the fact that looks like neither side have called it. So, you hate to see that. Hopefully only a brief one. We can get back underway. But yeah, I think all things considered, not a great sign for Movistar Koi thus far. And then, you know, with this being the more preferable side of the CT, the expectation is that, I mean, the T side might even look worse.
Yeah, really not ideal. Really not ideal for Movistar Koi. But unfortunately, it goes with what we had kind of predicted coming into this one, really. Not a great map for them at all. A little bit unsure of how the timeout is going to look, I suppose. So back to the cameras for a little bit in case it is an extended one. Yeah,
it looks like it's a server issue. So hopefully everyone can get sorted and we can kind of get things back in. But as we are changing the servers, you never really know how long it could be. A couple people are going to test to make sure the pings are okay. So rather than us just sitting here yapping, we're pretty good at that, but rather than just sitting here constantly yapping, we're going to throw us onto a break. We'll be back, hopefully just straight back into the game as soon as. But sit tight. See you in a moment.
Alrighty, welcome back in. We had a brief pause there, a little bit of a change up of the servers, I believe. As you know, we had a technical pause coming into the break, so apologies for that, but we don't miss any of the action. It seems we are a little plagued this evening with technical issues, but all good. Into round 10, same sort of story. Movistar Koi looking to make a name for themselves here on Overpass at the moment, though. Not looking good at all. 9 Pandas,
No.
I would say, in with a pretty good chance of closing them down and just taking this one to a third.
Yeah, I think you're right. So far, Movistar not looked themselves. They've not looked good on this map. Nope. No help, though. Information gain. Someone's in towards Cubby. Spam could be good, but just misses the opportunity. WG posted and gets the kill. So clax will drop. Sonodo out towards long. In front of the flash, catching Dilades. Looks like times are changing, at least at the moment for Movistar.
Indeed. Another one coming round. The double up setup, baby, is too much to deal with. Not something you've seen an awful lot of, I suppose, in CS2. So it's kind of cool to see Movistar Koi finding success with that, I suppose. It is, you know, as always, as it was towards the end of Go as well, just something more difficult to deal with, something fresh to deal with. I think it had its time during Go. This is taking it back a little bit, bit of a history lesson for everybody. But, you know, the SK boys, the Luminosity boys, they absolutely loved it. Fur had a bit of an AWP in the back pocket. Cold Zero had a bit of an AWP in the back pocket. And, yeah, they pulled it out an awful lot on maps like Mirage and Cash. Anybody remembers that?
Cash, my king.
Yeah, I need it back.
It will come back. I'm so sure.
I'm sure it will.
It's just when,
you know,
right?
because it's not a Valve.
Yeah,
map, you know.
True, actually. That's a podcast topic right there. If I've ever seen one, right? Would they bring Cash back even though it's not a Valve map? Who knows? Who knows? But the person's FM Pone's posting screenshots of it, right? So it's good signs. They're working. They're cooking. A throwback of my personal kind of favorite map of all time, Santorini. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one. Operation
map back from like, I want to say 2016. Now called Thera, but it is actually done. It's CS2 ready. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe something to work with. That might be one for the future. At least an operation of some sort. 6-4. We start going to call for a pause. They need a bit of consistency at the tail end of the half for us to even remotely be, I guess, confident of what we see. It's not been a great CT side by how we generally look at it. Anything less than kind of 7 rounds on your CT side is kind of not good enough. I think it's probably the best way to put it. This is a pretty heavily CT-sided map, especially with the changes in towards CS2. Yes, there's been a recent change. You just moved the spawns a little bit closer, as you can see there. You're not all the way back towards the fence, so you get a bit better timing, but fundamentally the way the map's played doesn't change. We shall see, man. Do Movistar have it in them to not only going to finish off the half strong, but then use that to work with it towards their CT side.
Flash over for some short presence from 9 Pandas, looking to get the return round here as they did previously. Glowing, opens up. Oh, blinded, but so is his opponent. Davy G coming round. Can't quite track, seized there. Nearly the hero moment. Adam S, meanwhile, is down. They're not ready for him. Thought that they'd cleared out the angle, and unfortunately, they were wrong. iDISBALANCE stay alive here, but look at Adam S go. He's moved back up. He hadn't quite dedicated down. He's still up on the ramp. Oh my goodness, clax. What is that?
Okie dokie. Now we're seeing what 9 Pandas are all about. Ridiculous stuff from them. Clax. He's someone who we need to highlight a little bit coming in towards this game. He has statistically been very good for this 9 Pandas team as of late, and actually been one of the more consistent factors in this roster. But he's not always the hero player, right? He's not always the guy making the difference. Glowiing at times was that man who was, you know, stepping up 30+ kills and all the rest in towards their RMR qualifier match. The corner just lines up 3. I don't think he even spotted 2 of them. One through the smoke, the second behind the bodies. That round's done in a matter of moments, quite literally about 20 seconds. That round is done. 10.5, 7-5. We'll see you after the break.
Yo, 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 welcome back. Second half getting underway here. 9 Pandas with a slim lead. Movistar Koi, it does look a little closer. Without the pistol, it would indeed be a different scoreline, as I suppose is evident, but just the fact that the rifles never really got off the ground could make a difference. But if they find another pistol here, even things up, and T-side, it's completely fresh. Play a little, I suppose, looser is a good word for it, and they might just be able to catch 9 Pandas off. We'll see. We'll see. You know, you have to be very careful here if you're 9 Pandas.
Yeah, I still think that first half was very solid, though, from 9 Pandas. Should be enough for them to spiral things in their favor. A good pistol here, though, is a conversation. Molotov in a pistol round is wild, but actually has netted them an opening couple of frags, make that 3.
Ooh, lovely shots here from iDISBALANCE. Oh my god. That's crazy. Nearly pulls them all off. But my lord, 9 Pandas with an explosive start. And that might just begin the end here for Movistar Koi. Not what they wanted.
I can't believe that fell apart so quickly. Oh man, iDISBALANCE. So well done. So well done. That round fell apart so rapidly. The Molotov and smoke towards short, but it's when the smoke's being thrown towards short, which iDISBALANCE gets his first. The guy's in no man's land. Real problematic. Movistar Koi, that's gotta hurt the mental. 9 Pandas take a 3-round lead. Glowiing will hear these steps up close. MP9 could get a lot of kills in the pocket, a lot of money, and he will.
Yep, looking good. Glowing does go down, but he's already made his cash. And there's no way they get past iDISBALANCE here. Oof. Decent damage. All right. Adam S, P250. Giving it to him. So he's only good for 2. 9 in for 9 Pandas. There you go. Haha. But Movistar Koi now in with the rifles. Let's see what they can do from here.
Oh, we need something. Oh, we need something. 9-5. I feel like if Movistar don't find the gun around here, I feel like there's no chance. That's when you got to double the rounds to your opponent. You're so close to the finish line. Yes, they said the same for Movistar in map 1 at 12A, and they let things slip, but this is the T side of Overpass. It's a different story. This is the all-important round for Movistar. If they want any chance, it has to be now. They can fight. It's not starting well for them.
Overpass slowly moving up here to try and isolate a player, but nobody from 9 Pandas playing aggressive. Ooh, he stepped there. So Glowing is going to know that there's at least one around. iDISBALANCE also looking to help his teammate out. Shadow spotted. Ooh, they've been drawn away, but iDISBALANCE keeps his cool. 12th frag of the game. Flashes are good. Just Davy and Adam S remaining. Adam S has been smoked off, trying to make a cheeky play, but not going to work, my guy. Oh, or is it? Okay, all right, hold on. 1 HP for him. He loses his teammate. Unfortunately, and a clean finish there from Glowing. Slim sliver of hope, but not to be in the end.
I'm worried. I mean, I'm past the point of worried, actually. What am I saying? 9 Pandas, like I said, win that. It feels like they're in the right position. It is going to be a little bit of an investment for Movistar. Enough, at least, to work with to potentially give them a chance at a round. But realistically, 9 Pandas should find the 11th here. You can just see the disparity between the two sides. Nothing is working in their favor. Miss Molotov. That won't help 9 Pandas, but fights should be fine. Glowing avoids the flames. So it won't hurt him. He does actually have a lot of support here, Glowing. Will get his kill, though. Non-traded, but still a lot of pressure, especially from behind. Oh.
Little boost up on the pistols there. Try and get above the monster smoke. That's kind of cool. But nobody on the other end of it, unfortunately. Adam looking to join the boys, but it's a slow wind up here. No one's got the bomb, so I hope Adam's on the way, because, you know, somebody got to get that. Okay, they're pulling back a little bit. They're like, wait, hold on. let's just make sure we have the bomb in case this does actually go well for us. Here we go, though. Yeah, Villadez on high. Does tag down just. He's going to melt. Looking very good here as easy kills in the end for the CT side.
Very simple, isn't it? Very, very comfortable work. 11-5. Not a lot of life left in this game, and it feels like it does come down to the buy here. If 9 Pandas are able to win against this full buy of Movistar Koi, especially if they deny a plant too, no chance. They could have max loss. They do have max zones, but it won't make a difference. It will be us heading towards that third and final. And honestly, deservedly so. 9 Pandas being a super solid overpass. They knew this map was weak for Movistar. They knew it wasn't a strong one. It was for them. I got it shown. Look at the confidence on Glowing. He's just flying down long.
Absolute madman. So he is. Adam in a pretty good spot here out towards the long angle, looking to try and take a fight over there. Meanwhile, Mopaz can't get the timing, sees, spots his shadow perhaps. Not quite sure. iDISBALANCE strikes, and a 5v3 before the round has even begun.
It shows exactly what 9 Pandas is all about. There is no competition. Swing. VG will get one. You got 2 more to find at the back of it as well, which makes your life so difficult towards this B side. Just as tucked into the sandbags. I want to assume they spotted him, but it looks like by the way they're posted, they haven't. His leg spotted in. Yeah, iDISBALANCE completely in the open there. But just to get his kill.
Yeah, pretty nasty. Pretty nasty indeed. Stododo trading back as well. So here we go. We start Koi showing what they are capable of a little bit. Still not over. As Seized will rotate up and, you know, one well-placed spray down could finish off a couple of these players quite easily. Smoke will come in. Kind of gives the game away. Flash out towards long. Seized not respecting it at all. It was actually maybe a T-flash. All the same. Des alone and not much point going for this. They do have a bit of money in that bank, but yeah, it's just sort of futile from here.
6th on the board. A sigh of relief, staying alive. Probably actually shouldn't have been the case though. 9 Pandas let that one slip quite considerably. Just not being, you know, even in any way expected over towards Sandbags, who gets that freebie on towards iDISBALANCE. Instead of finding a kill through mid. Just the rotate gone wrong, basically. Des will keep hold of what he's got. He's in the conversation of a fight at the tail end here, but Soda opts against it. Smartly done. Nobody exiting out his way. Movistar find a sick with 3 remaining alive. That, at the very least, is going to keep them relatively happy. But they need so many more before we even feel confident. Before we even feel comfortable. I mean, for my books, I mean, I would see Movistar for at least 3 more rounds in a row before I even entertain the conversation of a comeback. It still feels like 9 Pandas have got enough to make this one work in their favor. They do have a buy. I'm assuming glowing. Yeah, I guess it has a drop, and he does. Guess the M4 dropped over to him. Off the back of the attack pause, back in towards his next round with still nothing to really worry about. If you are 9 Pandas, you've got such a wealth of a lead at that 5-round buffer.
Yeah, I think they should be pretty healthy from here. I mean, 9 Pandas mounted a comeback of their own. It was maybe 10-6, you know? Because I think this bank is going to run out pretty quickly, as it often does for a CT side. So, yeah, it is always tentative in this game. You can just feel 9 Pandas have looked so clean. It would be crazy. Right, might lose this and then have to go for an eco. You take a timeout, you figure it out, and you at the very least secure your map point. Nothing quite happening in the early stage, though. 9 Pandas, tiny bit of aggression, but not going wild. These set spawns, of course. I think seeing on the top level at Blast at the moment, the team's looking pretty comfortable with them, but 9 Pandas, it's not necessarily a favourite map for them, so
yeah,
they're still working out that aggression.
Nade towards wood could be good here. Clax, he eats that, but he's alive. That is all that matters. As long as you don't give up the numbers game, it's still workable, still feasible. It still feels like they want to commit towards this B site. A lot of bodies here. A bit of U2 as well to maybe force the idea of battle rotation. The bomb is looking back in the direction now. No, I'm going to say of the A side, but it's doubling back, in fact. So it's going to join the rest of them. They're still committing towards B.
Seized, digging for some information here. Spotting that there's nobody out towards short. This nade could have been massive, but somehow isn't. Davy will be the first to fall, however. So not looking too bad for the CT side. Thus far, really well played around these smokes from Movistar, but there's just a few too many bodies around. They were very, very ready for the B hit to come in. Adam, but look, the commit. Spam is there and does indeed finish him off. 12-6. 9 Pandas right back in with a round.
Yeah, immediate response, right? And that's all that matters. Instantaneously taking back that round they just lost. That was so close, right? And now making this one feel like it's on its last legs. Simply put, they're being the absolute better team. They've been so damn good, so strong throughout the entirety of Overpass. And Movistar Korea, I've just had nothing really to answer for, nothing to work with. So, what left in the back pocket of Movistar? Is there anything for them to wield? 12-6. This would be a humongous ask. And Pandas did 12-8, but this feels too audacious. Clax finds the first.
Yeah, no, I would be inclined to agree with you. Looking good from this round as well, to be honest. Mopoz close to the action. Trying to creep around this smoke, but 9 Pandas pretty savvy. And I think they know the stakes here. They know what's on the line. It's like, okay, let's not mess this one up, fellas. We're in a really good position. Mopoz spotted out in the advanced spot. Takes a lot of damage there from the fire trying to escape. But they have deemed the A-bomb site the better of the two, given the fact that they have such deep banana control. iDISBALANCE watching out towards long. This is all about timing this fight, and Dodo, he just takes it. Adam will pick up glowing, sees, however, on the sign in such a difficult spot to be, and he knows that long is clear. So well played, baiting them into the AWP. Down to just Davy up against 4 in total. Not too sure what he can do from here. Fakes out the bomb plant, trying to draw some attention. He will get a peek, but it now just confirms his position for the CT side. There's a flank coming round, and he is a goner. 13-6 in favor of 9 Pandas. That is a little bit more of what we were expecting.
That was dominant, right? So well done. So well played from 9 Pandas. I think, you know, that T side, we already spoke about how it started so well, and we were giving them a lot of credit saying, you know, this is already looking quite concerning from Movistar Koi. And then it was more or less a no-show coming in towards our second half. That T side never got going. There was no form to speak of. They got, you know, hiccup round.